Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So this week, Capricorn, if you haven't peeked in yet to the channel, it's High Priestess week. Did you wait a second? You snuck on me. You've been sneaking. You snuck when I was doing, the Archetypal. You snuck in an Ancestral Reading. And then when I was supposed to do the Ancestral Reading, you kind of got into like this deep, dark stuff that was like High Priestess Reading. So what are you going to do this week? Tell me, what is this reading about this week, Capricorn? What is it? I'm going to try to call in the energy of the High Priestess for you. And we're going to find out what your potency is, what your kryptonite is, your weakness, what your nemesis is. This is what probably pops in and out of your life enough times that it's like, it's a challenge, but it's what actually makes you stronger. And then we're going to ask and find out what your next assignment is. So kind of like, where are you going towards? You're going to accept it? There is an extended at the end of this. And in the extended, I'm going to look at the cycle, the energy, the cyclical energy that you're kind of moving towards. And then we're going to ask through the tarot, what from your past pulls on you, still pulls on you? What from your future is trying to push you forward? How this push and pull is affecting you. And then we're going to ask for guidance to find out how to allow all to flow freely, right? With this push and pull, how to move forward freely. So, we have to do, I can't forget, we're doing a singing bowl today, each day. Each reading this week, you get a singing bowl. So this is the last one. Make it good. So there's something else that's new this week. You're tickling me. You're going to get a Witch's Oracle, so you didn't get that last week. I'm going to show you what the card is at the beginning of the reading, but you don't get the incantation until the end because I want to empower you as you leave the reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shuffle everything out. And when I process the video, I'm going to make it really fast. So you're going to watch, it's going to go much faster than it normally would when I shuffle out the cards. And then when I'm finished shuffling, I'm going to show you everything. And I'm going to talk about the reading, obviously. So I'm going to shuffle. Okay, it's all shuffled out. It's on the table. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Witch's Oracle card you got with the magic wand. That's pretty cool. Oh, geez, and it flew out of my hand like magic. The magic wand. Magic wands are really cool. You'll get into it a bit more with the book, but typically they should be found in the woods. It should be a beautiful piece of wood that you like, that you're drawn to. And based on the type of wood, like if it's maple or oak or birch, has something to do with what kind of magic you would perform with it. So, you know, not just any wood will do. So your potency. Anyways, I think a bad joke. Okay, you have Healer of the Ages, the Eagle, and then you have She Who Divines, Future Choice, and Judgment. My goodness. Look at all this energy you have here. This is quite a strength. You are quite the healer. Helping others heal. You help others. You might even do like something that I do. If you don't do it, you might want to look into it. Looking into some sort of ways of divination, crystal balls, tarot cards. You may even just have a full-on psychic, a medium ability here to get answers and questions out of the ethereal. With the High Priestess, you might be a little High Priestessy yourself. Look at, right? Like this is clarity. This is harnessing the sun. This is being able to grasp the unknown and make it real and understood. You heal. You're a healer in this aspect. Your hands are probably quite healing in some way. You might be really good at Reiki healing or even massage therapy. Just touching people, like just like a warm touch, a hand, putting a hand out to people. And the heart is all aglow here. So what comes from your heart is very, very healing here. Very healing to others. You work, yeah, you know what? I feel like you really help people to uncover the truth, maybe even in themselves. Truth within themselves here. And that helps them look at things and see things from a different perspective, which helps healing. A lot of internal healing. A lot of internal healing. Allowing people to see that there's so much more to them than what they, you know, just observed, or even weren't even observing themselves, and like realizing like, wow, this whole experience, this whole me, everything around me is really such a miracle here. Bringing people's awareness to this for them. Now, your kryptonite, which is your weakness. We have Storm Warning, the Lion, and She Who Waits, Patience, Waiting, and Determination. What I heard once this card came out, like as always, I did this deck first and then this one and then this one. Once this card came out, what I heard very distinctly in my mind was waiting for the dust to settle. So when there's some sort of major change, catastrophe, kerfuffle in life, whatever that is, it's difficult for you to wait for the dust to settle. Really difficult. It's not that you're not patient, that you can't wait. With the determination though, I feel like you're very determined about what you want to do about the storm. How you want to handle the storm. How you'd like to see things get better after the storm. Almost one of those people, like if a hurricane or something goes through, you want to be one of the first people out there, like what could we, but maybe the storm hasn't even stopped. Like, whoa, wait a second. Just hold back a bit, Capricorn. You need to let the dust settle here so you can really assess the situation and we can really see what needs to be done or who needs help. Gosh, maybe you haven't even need help. Did you even stop to look? Look at your house got wrecked too, Cap. Oh. I didn't see that because the dust hasn't settled. So that's a weakness here. A leader's case. So with Leo the Lion, like really wanting to lead, wanting to take charge, feeling sort of like, well, if somebody doesn't take charge here, nothing's going to get done. Nothing's going to happen. Like somebody needs to do this. Somebody's got to do this. So I really feel that with you, but it's being shown here to you as a weakness. So there is a benefit to allowing the dust to settle. There is also a benefit to allowing others to take action, to allowing others to participate in what needs to happen after a storm has gone through, after a major change has happened, after some sort of disruption in life has occurred. important. That's actually really important, because people can feel steamrolled if you don't let them do that. If you don't let other people participate and help. And you probably maybe have been through a lot of situations where you were the only one that got it done. You were like the one person that always is sort of like, well, I know I'll get it done. I know I'll get it done. But it's a weakness. Because there's things to learn from other people too, right? Watch and observe how other people deal with the situation if the storm has gone through. How do other people help to fix it? Help to rectify it? Help things to get better? And to maybe feeling like, maybe you kind of have this innate feeling, well, I'm a healer. People need me. I need to go there. I need to do this for people, right? You know, I need to. Yeah, I guess you do. It's probably like some sort of a calling. But you're not the only one. So others will come in too and help. Because you can deplete yourself doing this, right? And then you can also not make the best choices and decisions because the dust hasn't settled. So your nemesis. It's interesting. Now your nemesis is different from your weakness, because your weakness is something that doesn't necessarily make you stronger. Like this trait doesn't. It doesn't make you stronger not being patient after a storm has gone through. It's detrimental to you, probably. Because kryptonite is detrimental, right? It's not going to help you grow. It's really good to let the dust settle. And pull back sometimes when you feel like you need to take the lead or you need to do this. It needs to be you. It needs to be you, or it's not going to happen. There's a little bit of ego. Because it's not me and nobody else can do it. Okay, so this is different. So what I was getting at is your nemesis. This is something that you probably struggle with or you've been working through. And it's difficult, like the storm would be, the storm warning. But this is what actually makes you stronger. So woman holding a coin, the stingray, and she who forgives. Remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. This is your nemesis. It feels very much like some sort of motherly figure. Very much like a motherly figure. Because the woman holding the coin is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles to me. There may have been some sort of motherly figure or figures that happened, maybe very strong women. Very strong women. It's not the man holding the coin, so I'm going to go with it. It could be men. It could be the personalities of men who have very strong, I want to say they probably mirror you a bit. Probably mirror you a bit here. With, you know, not wanting to wait for the dust to settle. Because you know you can get it done. You know you can do a good job. But it feels like more feminine figures. That maybe they've steamrolled you in the past. Or you've been steamrolled in the past. Like feeling like you had no say in any sort of decision or decisions. Now, though, I mean, it's pretty cool because with the stingray, I see the stingray and it is getting all the chakras lined up, all the energy centers in the body, but it's the spine. To me, this is strengthening your spine. So it's making you stand up for yourself. It makes you stand up for yourself. If you've encountered people that kind of took your power away with their power, people who took your power away with their power. Because the woman holding the coin is in a pretty good position. This person is in a pretty good position in the society, in the family, in the community. So they would also have a lot of support around them, which would make that difficult to stand up to, no? And it feels like, well, everybody's listening to this person. How am I going to stand up to them? But you do, with the stingray. So these experience with this type of personality that is your nemesis, it strengthens your backbone. It strengthens your backbone. And look at, like an elixir. This is like a cure. This is a medicine. This is in a strange, strange way. This is a medicine for you. She who forgives, remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. I think that's part of it there too. Like looking at these people that, you know, you viewed them this way or you felt treated in this way by them. Being able to forgive them. Forgiving removes remorse and guilt, I'm hearing. Because remorse and guilt is a heavy thing for people to carry. That is a very heavy thing for people to carry. So you may have dealt with people in the past that were like this, and perhaps they do feel some sort of remorse or guilt. Issuing your forgiveness to these people, I think is a very, very healing practice. Because look at, especially for you, like maybe you've even done this in the past to people and you don't even realize it. Because if we really realized it, we probably wouldn't do it, right? Because you're thinking you have the best intentions. You have the best intentions when you want to rush in after the storm. And the dust hasn't settled. But you're like, well, somebody needs to do this and needs to do it the right way. Wow, that's fascinating. That's an interesting nemesis, guys. I think that is the most profound nemesis all week. Because to me, it kind of mirrors an aspect of you. Wow, that's a pretty cool reading. So, your next assignment is the temple path. Nice. Then you have the tiger. And then you have she who questions, curiosity, destiny, and search. What a cool combination with the temple path. And the tiger. The tiger is not speaking to me. These two cards are speaking to me quite openly here. I'm getting like quite a bit from them. I mean, it's so obvious though too. But I feel like this temple path, I feel like you've been on a journey with this path and it's kind of winding up and you're about to take the steps forward and there are many possibilities as to where you can go and what you can explore and like where you're going to end up finding yourself here. Right? Curiosity, destiny, search. So this path, this new assignment that will you take that on? That is up to you. This new assignment is really about the curiosity that you have in yourself and the world around you. Are things destined for you? Are you just strictly, is it about your free choice? I think it's a combination. I think we're destined to come across certain people in certain places and certain things and certain information. What you do with that is your free choice, is your decision. And the search. I feel like you may find answers to questions and those will lead to more questions. Like this is really, I'm getting quite a bit of expansive energy. A lot of expansive energy from those two cards. But the tiger. I'm not sure. I haven't all week. I haven't pulled any clarifiers for any of these that I remember. I'm going to pull one for this tiger because it's not speaking to me openly here. It's often about a determination. It's a little bit like the King of Wands. I'm not sure why it's sitting here. Like it's... let me pull a card. Let me see what the tiger has to say because... it's the only card over that won't talk to me. So the tiger, because it's sitting here between your temple path, your curiosity, destiny, and search. Fussy. The tiger. The tiger. Speak to me, tiger. I feel like he's going to talk in rhyme. Oh. Oh. Interesting story. I asked the tiger to speak to me. Queen of Cups, Tower, and the Nine of Swords. I'm feeling like the tiger is someone else. Like, it's a funny energy that's just sitting there in the pile and it's not really saying much. And when I said it's sitting, it's like it's sitting between your temple path, your curiosity, destiny, and search. You're probably going to find this individual. It feels like an individual because a court card came out, the Queen of Cups. It feels like an individual that you're going to meet on this temple path into your next assignment. The Queen of Cups, you would probably have like a mutual love with this person. It could be totally platonic. I just think it's some sort of a soulmate connection here. And it's going to be shocking. Like, for whatever reason, with the Tower, it's going to be kind of life-changing. Maybe you meeting this person because I said, like, it feels like you're kind of completing a bit of a temple path, a journey that you've already been on with this path, and kind of walking up the stairs. And there's all these possibilities here of what you could find, what you may find, what you'll want to find. Along that journey, I feel like you might be meeting somebody, and this Tower is somehow life-changing. So it might take you to one of these other paths or one of these other directions that you didn't anticipate or imagine for yourself. But the Nine of Swords is there. There's going to be a lot of thinking about this. Remember the storm warning? This is your kryptonite. Because maybe this is so life-changing, you feel like you need to force the direction of something or how this is going to go. But it's a temple path. So it is a spiritually based journey that really you should release. You should release. You should try not to control. You should try not to feel like the destiny of where this is going to go is up to you. Is up to you doing things, or you have to do this now, or if you feel called to do something, I need to do it. That is interesting, because I feel like, yes, this person will probably in some way help to strengthen this weakness in you. And you will likely, because the Queen of Cups, it feels, it's very mutual. There's a lot of love there. It's very mutual. So you will likely help to strengthen some aspect of themselves. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to end the week, because I didn't have to clarify anything all week. So leave it to Cappy. Oh, and look, at the bottom of your energy is a door to romance. So maybe it is romantic. Whatever it is a very loving connection. Okay, so before I do the extended, I want to share with you your magic wand. Oh my gosh. The book opened up right to it. Ta-da! All right, abracadabra. It is said, oh, the light is getting low in here. I don't have my glasses. Oh, Lord. It is said that the oldest and most famous magician's tool is the magic wand. Some consider it to be a symbol of divine wisdom. Others see it as a portable, handy version of a broom. Wands and references to wands can be found throughout history in all cultures. The preferred method for crafting a wand is from a fallen tree branch rather than cutting from a live tree. The wood from which the wand is made determines its purpose. For example, apple wood is good for divination, ebony is favored for defensive magic, and while oak is excellent for protection, defense, prosperity, and sacrifice. The meaning. All magic wands found throughout history are said to be able to transmit energy to anything and anywhere. It is a focus point of your energy to channel magic into a specific place for a specific purpose. By receiving this card in a reading, you are given the gift of being able to achieve what has been eluding you for some time, or the ability to make whatever changes in your life that need to be made. Wands are associated with the yang energy, the power to create change. Use your wand to focus your energy and make it happen. All right, well, here's the incantation. I always say 3 times in a row, stating it really gives it the power. I'm going to try to get it right once. Magical tool in my hand. The future will be very grand. If you help me wave away the useless ways of yesterday. Change is necessary, change is good. I now embrace it as I should. Pretty cool. Oh, maybe this is why. I do feel like with the storm warning and the tower, there is some sort of significant change. I don't know. I think the 9 of Swords, though, this all came out like sort of a warning for you. Remember, you don't need to have full control in something. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. All right, there we go. I'm going to go do your extended. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.